Why doesn't Batman kill the Joker? I've read your comments about this. People are pretty passionate that Batman should just off the Joker and be done with him. So let's unpack this one step at a time. I will try to present this from a neutral standpoint and let you decide for yourself if Batman is right or wrong to refuse to kill the Joker. I obtained most of this information from a book called Batman and Philosophy: The Dark Night of the Soul, in a chapter written by Mark D. White. The idea of Batman killing Joker for the greater good of society versus the moral high ground of never killing, we are looking at utilitarianism versus deontology. Utilitarianism focuses on good outcomes. Killing Joker saves many lives. Jason Todd is a utilitarian. Deontology focuses on right actions. Killing Joker would make Batman a killer. Batman is a deontologist. We have two hypothetical examples to walk through. The trolley problem. A trolley is going down the main track. There are 5 people up ahead on the track. They won't be able to get out of the way in time, and they are about to die. You are standing at the switch and can divert the trolley to another track, but there is one person on that track who will die if you pull the switch. Do you pull the switch and through your action kill one person to save 5 others? Most think they'd pull the switch. Our next hypothetical is the surgeon problem. A surgeon has 5 patients who are all dying of organ failure, and each of them has a different organ that is failing. Fortunately, they can be saved through transplants. Unfortunately, there are no organs available. The surgeon considers drugging a healthy patient to harvest their organs without their consent. This means the healthy patient dies, but the other 5 live. Most feel it would be wrong to harvest the healthy patient's organs to save the other 5 patients. But what's the difference in these scenarios? Both cases present 5 lives that can be saved by killing 1. I would argue that it's because the amount of moral value that we give a life varies on the individual in question. If the 5 people on the main track were there because they collapsed there in drunken stupors, and the one person on the other track was working on maintenance, most of us would have a harder time pulling the switch. Why kill an honest person trying to earn a living, keeping people safe on the trolley, when these people made the foolish decisions to get drunk and had no regard for their safety? We would feel even stronger against the surgeon harvesting organs if we knew that the 5 patients dying of organ failures were in their situations because they had made horrible, reckless decisions with their own health. Why should an innocent person die because these 5 acted foolishly in ways that were going to cost them their lives? But the dilemma between Batman and the Joker is slightly different. Most of Joker's victims are innocents, and Joker most definitely is not innocent. The innocents are the ones we want to protect. If we put Batman and Joker in the trolley problem, Joker is the sole person on the secondary track, and the 5 people on the main track are a family he has abducted, tied up, and left there for dead. Batman's at the switch. What would he do? Yeah, I know, he'd find a way none of us would think of, but this captures the challenge that Batman continuously faces. This is why some have told Batman that if he allows Joker to live, the lives Joker takes will be on Batman's hands. But Batman is also right to counter that he can only be held responsible for the murders that he commits. Round and round we go. When Batman catches Joker about to kill someone, he finds a way to stop Joker without resorting to murder. But what if he just ended the Joker? If he gave in, killed Joker, this one murder would save so many others. Except, maybe it won't. Joker could die of natural causes the next day, and Batman wouldn't be a killer. Some would argue that Joker could reform. Batman can't be sure that he'd save any lives by killing Joker, because Batman doesn't know if something will happen to change or kill Joker before he kills again. It's as if Batman is standing at the trolley switch. He sees Joker on the second track, but the main track is covered in fog. He can't see if there are people there, but he knows that there are people there sometimes. Does he flip the switch, killing Joker to possibly save innocent lives that might not even be on the track, to become a killer when it possibly saves no one? Most people would feel uncomfortable taking a life on the chance that the person might kill again, but would agree that Joker needs to be held accountable and possibly given the death penalty. But Joker has a strong pattern of killing people. He could even promise to kill more people in the near future. is killing him justified then? This is what philosophers call pre-punishment. Technically, Batman lacks the authority to punish Joker in the true legal sense of the word, but we can still look at the choice as pre-punishment and question its moral soundness in this scenario. Some would feel that if Joker has promised to kill more people and has already showed a clear pattern of killing people, then there's no moral issue with killing him before he fulfills his promise. Others would object that everyone has the capacity to change their minds and decide to make morally higher decisions. Since Joker could change, we shouldn't pre-punish him. I anticipate that many of you will leave comments agreeing that Joker should be killed. Just get it done and over with. When thousands or possibly millions of lives hang in the balance, Batman should take Joker's life to protect them, regardless of whether or not Joker would die that night. He'll never change, right? He's shown he's beyond saving. If Batman offed the Joker, many of us would rejoice. But let's put ourselves in the shoes of Gotham, so to speak. If we had a serial killer in our real-life community and a local police officer decided to kill him instead of arrest him, would that make us feel safer or more terrorized? I think most of us would feel better if the officer arrested the killer and then the killer is brought to justice through a court of law, possibly getting the death penalty. And that's what's lacking in Gotham. If the legal system took stronger action, Batman wouldn't be blamed for the Joker's murders. Why is Batman the one getting most of the flack when there's plenty of other people who have a larger duty to act who don't? After all, if Batman killed Joker, what's to stop him from killing off the other villains like Two-Face, Penguin, Mr. Freeze, and then eventually killing common killers like the Joe Chills of Gotham? Then maybe he'd kill the criminals who don't commit murder but do harm others in indescribable ways, making it impossible for their victims to live a normal life after their encounters. Where would Batman's limits end? Do you think that Batman should kill Joker? If Batman did kill, where should he draw the line? Is Batman right to say no killing? Let me know in the comments below. As always, keep weaving the threads of your stories.